What up, everybody? It's the year of Superman. I'm hanging out with my boy.
Yeah.
And Solomon spent part of his birthday hanging out with Uncle Brian. That's right, our good friend Brian Peters over at Gravely Amusing, playing through Spiderman, the game that came out in 2018.
Yeah, that's a good game.
And Solomon and I were sitting here, we're leaving the store, and we're just talking, and he says, "Dad, I want a Superman game like Spider-Man and Arkham." And we were just chit-chatting, and then all of a sudden, we got a pitch. So, all right, here's what we got so far. The game opens with you are Jor-El running to get Kal-El and put him in the rocket, and you send him to Earth. That's kind of like your first level. Introduction to just kind of learning controls, the story, and then we see the parents put him in the rocket, say goodbye. Rocket crashes on Earth. Little story, cutscenes. Then the next phase is young Clark on the farm when he first finds out he's an alien, and you're kind of going through the farm learning your powers: heat vision, strength, flight, and how to just control the game, learn your powers, doing some chore type tasks and stuff on the farm. Next level is you're in Smallville now, teenager, graduate, about to leave, tornado ripping through town, and you got to save people without being seen and rescue the town. Then you move on to doing some traveling, much like a Superman birthright. For the next level, say like you're in Africa, you have a mission just right out of Superman birthright. And then you show up in Metropolis. What do you think, Solomon, so far?
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Alright, who do you want the main villain for the story to be?
So, I'm thinking part 4, or after you're in Africa, you get back to the farm, Clark tells his parents, "Hey, I'm going to Metropolis and be a journalist." And his mom opens the ship, tells him that she took out his blankets and did some tweaking, and she presents him with a suit. So he shows up in Metropolis, and we can do something cool with him trying out different disguises as Clark Kent kind of thing. Shows up in Metropolis, but then you cut away like in Spider-Man. You know how you do the MJ stuff?
Yeah.
You do a side kind of story as Lois and Jimmy investigating the rumors of this person who's doing crazy things, saving people. You interview Lex Luthor, and then you do a mission trying to get a picture, right, to present to Perry. And right as you're kind of presenting what you found so far to Perry, Clark shows up for a job interview. So then you're Clark, you become Superman by what, level 4, something like that. Now you're in Metropolis, and yeah, this is where we get into our villains. What do we want to do for our
Alright, I think the main villain, I feel like we should not have Lex Luthor. And you're like, "Solomon, what the crap? Lex Luthor's Superman's antagonist." I know.
Okay.
You don't need the Joker to be the main villain of every Batman thing.
True. I think he should be there, but he doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
He's part of the world. We you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a kingpin.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about the main villain? Not Parasite. No.
No, I think it would be fun to have Parasite as the story evolves, like building up to your main villain.
Yeah.
And same thing with like Inner Gang. Like you're getting more and more challenging because you're learning that Metropolis is like overrun with crime right now. So you got Inner Gang as this new like high tech, just gang that's trying to control the crime in Metropolis.
I don't know. Are there any? I feel like not Brainiac.
No. Mm-mm. Not Brainiac.
Not Doomsday.
Doomsday, if you did that, would be your third game. Because you got to build the story, right? Like, think of like how they did Arkham, right?
They have 4 games.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like they built up the story. So who would be your main big antagonist?
Well,
I think your second game was when Luthor would put on the power suit and try to fight Superman.
but
You could-
Brainiac.
You could have Brainiac as part of your second game as your big villain. But then I felt like you're falling into the pattern kind of like Injustice, where Brainiac was kind of in the second game. But that's okay, I guess. Would you do Metallo, maybe? Like, I think Metallo and Parasite represent a very interesting combination of villains to fight.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Because Parasite drains him, and Metallo weakens him. And he's got to find ways to defeat.
No. Maybe Bizarro. But, I don't know.
You need a lot of good story to get to Bizarro.
Benji, my head is hurting.
No, you're thinking, huh?
I'll be a good main villain.
I'll tell you, it'd be kind of fun to sit down with some of the like villains along the way, like that are causing crime. It would be fun to introduce some of the newer villains that have come out recently in the comics.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
You could do something with like the Blue Earth people of Metropolis protesting Alien, that they know that Superman's an alien once they learn out.
Oh, I got a thing for a side mission.
What?
Suicide Squad. Like Amanda Waller, the side mission.
You could introduce Waller. Okay, here's something for you. What if when you start this, Lex Luthor's already president? Or he's running for president as the game starts. Clark first gets to Metropolis. And he wins during the game, and he appoints Waller his head of defense. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And what if we did a level, like a side mission, would be to find the pieces, like in Smallville, certain crystals that are hidden around the world, to build the fortress.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, Metallo becomes when Lex discovers kryptonite and starts building a soldier to fight Superman.
Maybe you can tweak Batman a little bit in there.
I don't want to bring in another hero. I feel like
tweak him. Like, yeah, Batman like tweak Metropolis in one game. Metropolis. Maybe like tweak Gotham.
I would definitely have some dialogue of Jimmy and Lois talking about other cities and news, and mention Gotham and Central City.
Like the Suicide Squad, the game.
I don't want to tie it to anything else. Let's see. Hold on, I'm thinking. Parasite would come in through an accident. You know, Clark and Lois are at a Star Labs thing. There's an accident. Parasite's created because the Inner Gang's attacking, trying to steal weapons from Star Labs. find a meteorite, and that's where we learn about kryptonite. They already have it there. Lex learns about it. I think at the end of the game, or towards the end of the game, while in the fortress, he finds the Phantom Zone projector. And he opens the Phantom Zone, and something gets out. I don't know what I would want it to be, but I think it'd be kind of interesting that he accidentally releases something from the Phantom Zone, some sort of creature, big monster he has to fight too.
Maybe the Kaiju and Superman.
Maybe.
The Kaiju, that'd be cool. That'd be a good DLC pack.
It would be a good DLC of like mission on Krypton, or like mission in the fortress, or mission in the Phantom Zone or something. You could definitely talk about teasing things like the Cadmus projects. We could have a level of Lois and Jimmy and Clark going to the police, and we meet Dan Turpin and Maggie Sawyer.
Oh.
Part of the police, you know?
Yeah. Recent episode.
And we see how the police are looking at Superman. And we kind of, we go through the story of Clark trying to wrestle with, right now he's being Superman, but he's not letting people see him. And we level up as the game. Like, we definitely have to have a part in the game where you fly into space to stop, like, an asteroid or something. And, you fly by the sun and get more powered. I know that you're more of the gamer than I am.
Yeah, I am.
Definitely, you and your mom. So this is kind of new territory for me, trying to pitch a story and the idea of like levels and what to play and what to do in the game.
Yeah, like maybe I feel like maybe the main villain could be Metallic.
I think so too. Because there's different versions of Metallo.
Like, you introduce kryptonite. And
Yeah.
Like, you see a break-in.
I think we got it. I think we got a good idea. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we do.
All right, so that's our first pitch of me and someone ever pitching the idea and the story of a video game. That's pretty cool.
We'll do some more in the future.
We'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.